Hi everyone. I'm going to title this Karma. If you are a loving and kind person and have been there for someone who has deceived and hurt you, could be a past lover, friend, what have you, playing with you, messing with you, being hurtful towards you will be the biggest mistake of that person's life. They will receive terrible karma. I mean, everything will fall apart for that person, and they will regret treating you the way they did forever. Especially if you're an empath. Very big mistake. Trust and believe they will pay the price for their actions. They won't be able to find peace, happiness, or anyone like you who is so loving. So you treat them with kindness, love, loyalty, generosity, went above and beyond for them, and they came in with deception, lies, cheated, mistreated you, pretended to love you, and pretended to have your best interest at heart. All lies only to find out they were using you. I've been there, and now I noticed how much pleasure that person had in deceiving me. Shook me to my core. Took my innocence and good heart for granted. I'm the type of person who likes to see the best in people. He honestly thought I was naive, but that's God's work in hiding who I really was. I firmly believe he enjoyed mirroring all my good qualities, my genuine qualities. In other words, I was love-bombed, and that relationship was nothing but an illusion of who that person was. I had a lot to give, a lot to offer, and received nothing. He was a thief, a user, an abuser, and a cheater. After time, he became quite controlling, using manipulation tactics, but I didn't see it. Emotional abuse, emotional manipulation, and neglect. He convinced me to sell my house only to get my money. Again, I didn't see it. The betrayal behind my back was out of this world. As time went on, he was trying to get me to jump through more hoops as he's reflecting on his behavior. He sat back and I turned into his slave, doing absolutely everything, and I mean everything, from cutting the lawn, shoveling, grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning, paying his bills, paying his mortgage, cleaning his car, everything. What the fuck was I thinking? Was I that blind to who he really was? Yeah, I was. I gave and gave until I simply couldn't give anymore. My energy was drained and I was exhausted. He had ill intentions toward me, wanted to hurt me, literally wanted to bleed me dry. Those types of people we call vampires. I was his warmth, his safety, his comfort, and he was my enemy. He took full advantage of my kindness and of my good heart. Why did I stay? Why did I not know that I deserved better? Tough questions to ask oneself, right? After the relationship ended, and it was not an easy ending, he ended up projecting everything he was and flipped it, telling everyone it was me treating him. In other words, he gossiped, told everybody that I was treating him the way he was treating me. What are we, in grade 9? He tried to make me feel really bad about myself, turned people against me, lose respect for myself, and wanted me to prove myself more and more and to give more and more to him. Who does that? I lost myself in that relationship, and that's exactly what he wanted. Diminishing my self-esteem and self-confidence just wasn't enough for him. Blamed me for everything. I became so overwhelmed, so burdened, so exhausted and drained, no support whatsoever. It took such a toll on my mental and physical health. I was truly running on empty. It got to the point where I felt as though I was walking on broken glass, as if I was running on a hamster wheel and going nowhere. I actually lost my mind. He was so dark, trying to get me off my path. My bright light dimmed with no way of shining bright again. Take. That's all he did. It got to the point where I lost so much hair, literally was falling out in chunks. I lost so much weight from the stress and exhaustion because I was in constant fight or flight mode. Towards the end, I began to notice who he was for what he was. He would love bomb me again by being quote unquote nice, but it was all to keep me bound, all deception. When the universe stepped in, thank God. And now the universe will ensure he gets what he deserves. No one has the right to treat another human being with such disrespect. No one. No one. It's the law of cause and effect. Spiritual warfare. His karma will be to always have to pretend who he is. Do you know what I mean? He pretended to be himself. He didn't know himself. So now he will feel exactly how I felt, how he made me feel. When people wear a mask, they will never have inner peace because they do what it takes and become what they need to suit other people, to fit in. How can you be your true self if you don't know who you are? You do things to fit in places where the real you does not fit in. He is a true energy-sucking vampire. The reason people like my ex are like this is because they know if they show their true self, no one would want to be with them, be near them, would want to have anything to do with them. He will never have inner peace. It will constantly eat away at him, knowing deep down that he is an evil person. Who wants to live like that? Oh my God. He had mistreated so many women in the past where he will never have a good night's sleep again. He will have no peace. How can you sleep when you're not in peace? Think about this. He will have to sleep with one eye open, wondering when karma is coming again. And it will. All said and done, at the end of the day, he, they, whoever will be exposed and will feel the public embarrassment of being found out. Or it could be what the universe is conspiring to happen. Do not fuck with the universe as it sees everything. The universe will treat you how you treat others. I can feel what he's going through. Narcissistic injuries, ego blows, embarrassment, betrayals, and he will never, ever find anyone like me. Never. Once you discard a human being who is loving, kind, always there for you, generous, supportive, and someone who will elevate your status, you will never find another person like that. And that will be one of your karmas. He will get back what he put out. Anyone would. That's how the universe works. Makes sense, right? He is now with someone exactly like him. Narcissistic, toxic, dishonest, and false. Rotten to the core. He threw away an angel, someone who loved him unconditionally. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Loving people assist with the exposure of toxic people without even knowing it by staying out of it. Live your life and forget the past. You will be treated how you treat others. Trust and believe. For the empaths and those who have treated others with love, do not seek revenge. Trust the universe to seek justice. Do not lower yourself to be on their level. You're better than that, and it won't serve you. Empaths get targeted by dark energies because they need your peace, your love, your happiness. Once karma is served, you will know, because you will be rewarded for planting good seeds and good deeds. I came from a place of integrity. I was a very genuine, giving, and authentic, and now my life has changed dramatically for the better. To live in peace and be thoroughly happy within and out is my good karma, and am very thankful to the universe. I can honestly say I have never been this happy and at peace as I am now, and what a feeling it is. To feel and to be healed from all physical ailments, to have my energy back, and to feel positive again, what more can I ask for? I now have people who truly love me for me and have met my soul tribe. What a freeing feeling. To be able to be real, the real me, and to attract like-minded people makes life so much easier. No judgment, no belittling, no negativity, etc. Whatever was taken from me, I am now receiving tenfold, and it is beautiful. I truly believe with my soul that this was God's plan all along, to make me even stronger, even wiser, to know my worth more, and to value myself because I had hit rock bottom. This helped me remove many of my own blocks because of knowing my worth. And when you know your worth, you will receive divine inheritance, blessing after blessing. With all of my past relationships, I have been abused, used, demeaned, laughed at, ignored, took advantage of because they didn't recognize my worth. I was put in life and death situations 4 times, all because they were unconscious. After experiencing my last relationship, I decided to close my heart for good. Was not interested in men, period. Convinced myself I was completely fine living the rest of my days alone and to die alone. Experiencing this brought me so close to Source, to God, and I had grown immensely. Now my life is so abundant in all areas, grateful for what I went through as it woke me up to who I truly am. I am a powerful empath and woman who now lives a life of paradise. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. I am truly grateful. I was with my ex, had gone back, he returned back to his ex, but I had no idea. I had moved in with him into his home. For 3 years, I had no idea he had the 2 of us going. When I found this out later, I didn't do a damn thing about it. I was just, okay, that's okay, universe. You know what? It was meant to happen like this. I was meant to meet a person like this to push me forward, to help me grow, to know my worth, to love myself. Put myself first. It got to the point where he ended up going out every single night. I'm sitting in his home by myself. It got to the point where I had to leave all the lights on every night, all night long. I would sleep with one eye open. His house was broken into 4 times, only to find out later that it was his ex who was coming after me. And honestly, she wanted to kill me. Literally wanted to finish me off. I have no idea who this woman is. I've never seen her, never knew anything about her, but yet she's coming after me to take my life. The universe ended that relationship so abruptly. I'm telling you, I had 6 hours to move out. At first, of course, I was hurt. I was confused. I had no idea what the hell was going on. But as time went on and clarity was presented to me by the universe, I know I dodged a bullet. And I'm so grateful for that. I am wishing you all strength to remove yourselves from dangerous situations and unhappy relationships. I'm sending you so much love and courage. With much love, I love you.